I'm in my laundry room of my apartments. And yesterday, Crystal Bagoday did a little review on a big twist yarn, just the general line. Well, two of these Jada blankets that I've just made have that same big twist, and they're for kids, so I need to know what will happen when I wash and dry them, because I don't want them to have any special conditions. Now, the only part of these that is big twist is the green. The rest is red heart. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to wash them. I'm just going to test one. I'm going to sacrifice one to the test, and I'm going to throw it in the dryer. I'm going to throw in some other things too, because don't want to just waste it. A good wash. So anyways, I will let you know. I'm going to put it in the dryer in about an hour. Now the thing with that yarn was that you weren't supposed to put it in the dryer. So we shall see, because I'm going to throw it in the dryer. Okay, here we go for the washer. Normal cycle. Start. There we go. Okay, so while the wash is going, I will show you what I've been working on. First of all, I have done 7 lessons, 7 parts of that garden romp blanket. So let's see, let me just unfold it for you. So this is it so far. 7 parts. That'll make a good screenshot. And there are 5 or 6 more parts to go. Of course, now it's just getting bigger. Right now it's about, how wide is it? I don't know, 30 by 30? But now it's just, you know, going around in the square, basically, getting bigger and bigger. Okay, so there's that. And I haven't really worked on the Jada blankets, making stuff for a few days, because some of those assignments on that garden romp blanket were really kind of complicated. And so, like yesterday, just doing part 7 took me all day. Now, to be honest and to be fair, we did have a blackout, so I wasn't able to watch the video for a little while to get further instructions, but yeah, that took me pretty much all day. Then in my last video, or a couple videos ago, I mentioned that 2 of my blankets went to the nursing home. So at the nursing home, somebody, one of the friends of one of the ladies who got it, hang on while I just mute this, okay, said, oh, could she make me a blue one? And then a 92-year-old man said, oh, could she make me a red one? And I said, yes, I'll make those. But, and I kind of, you know, everybody has their passion project, so maybe I'll just make this my passion project for the next year or 2 and just do like 1 Afghan a month. But I'll go ahead and get this red and this blue one out. But after that, I'm just going to tell my friend, you know, tell them that I will make blankets, but, you know, it's just whatever I make, you know, and they can have it, but no special requests specifically. So I got some, well, I have 3 skeins of this red heart in, this is scuba. So the blue blanket will go in that. I started it today, and it's going to be in crystal waves. And so I'll just make that, get that out of the way. I'm going to combine it because I only have 3 skeins. I'm not sure it's enough. But I bought this grape fizz yesterday at Joann's. So I think, you know, just it goes, but it doesn't go. I mean, but I don't want to just do a plain blue blanket, so I'm going to throw some other colors in there, which will be true of the red blanket when I do that one too. In fact, I might throw some of this, because I got 2 skeins of it, so I might throw some in the red blanket as well, because I'll mix the red with some purple. So that is it for my projects. I just feel kind of overwhelmed at the moment with projects, with whips. I used to not have whips. It's like I would just work on one project and finish it, but right now I have a lot of whips. And I'm kind of concerned a little bit about that Jada blanket that I made, that I just have the back panel made for it, because this, you know, I didn't even read on this big twist yarn that you're not supposed to put it in the dryer, but it's 100% acrylic. So that's why I'm testing it. It says you can use an iron on low. Of course, you don't bleach it. I mean, who would want to bleach it? But it says do not tumble dry. Well, I'm going to tumble dry it. And you know what? We'll see what happens, because I will sacrifice one of those panels. If I have to remake part of it, then I have to remake it. I honestly don't think anything's going to go wrong, but we'll see. And through the magic of time-lapse photography and filming, it's all done. So, let me just reach in and get this. You can see it survived washing just fine. So now I'm going to throw it in the dryer. Okay, so in she goes. You're not supposed to put that in the dryer, but let's just see what happens. Okay, power, normal. I don't need an hour and 15 minutes to dry that stuff, so just gonna adjust the time. Just do 45 minutes and say start. The truth will be told. Okay, we have 27 minutes left. I'm actually going to check it. I suspect it's already dry. So let me just stop it. And I'm going to... Yep, it's already dry. And look at that. Absolutely no damage to the Joann's yarn that says don't tumble dry. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I wouldn't be afraid of using it. I wouldn't be afraid of throwing it in the dryer. So that's just my opinion. I didn't figure anything was wrong with it. Okay, if somebody could show this to Bag O'Day, there's absolutely nothing wrong with throwing it in the dryer. Now, of course, I didn't dry it for the whole thing. I could throw it back in for another half hour, but it actually doesn't need it. So that's just my opinion and my experience. So that little experiment was a success. Here's the blanket all washed. Absolutely no damage from the dryer, from the washer. Well, the yarn says you can wash it. It just says don't put it in the dryer. Do not tumble dry. Well, I just tumble dried it, and guess what? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Now, I admit I only tumble dried it for 15 minutes because that's all it needed. It's dry, so, but you know, I could have left it in longer. The other stuff is still in there. So don't be afraid to buy the Big Twist value yarn. It washes just fine. Use it for whatever you like. That is my opinion, and that is my experience, and that is my experiment today. I was willing to see if this yarn was going to melt. Somebody commented on Bag O' Day's review that theirs melted. And I'm like, why? I mean, unless your dryer is extremely hot, but yeah, nothing. Nothing, folks, nothing. So, that's the end of this video. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.